Asmongold is back at it again, boys. Let's hear what brilliant takes he had to say this time. What brilliant takes did he have this time?
This is not 1994.
66 months.
Where because somebody said something, you can say whatever you want. But the guy could.
It's not. I mean, like, if somebody makes you mad in chat, then it's not like you're gonna. So you can be anti-American, anti-Israel, and anti-white, but if you're not nice to terrorists, you're the bad guy. Well, yeah, because the left, like the left wing, like, and leftist spaces have been taken over by. Like, I think a lot of them have been taken over by radical Islam. I think that's definitely true. And I think that...
Yeah. Twitch is now in the pocket of radical Islam. All of the leftists are now the mujahideen.
They've been co-opted in that way, especially with the Free Palestine movement. And now you have people that are effectively supporting ideologies that are, you know, really opposed to like everything.
I like that they both agree, by the way, that I should be punished vehemently. Like, yeah, we got to ban this guy. He's a real danger every time. Literally anti-Semitic tropes used by Nazis but against Muslims. Yeah, nobody gives a shit.
They believe, but they're just doing it because these ideologies aren't Western, right? I mean, it's very weird to me that, you know, there's not a single Muslim country, majority Muslim country, that has same-sex marriage, but simultaneously those same people think that, you know, like there's not really a correlation there.
Wasn't XQc asking you to game like 2 weeks ago? Yeah, and I didn't game with him because I was busy, so now he's just going to keep agitating to get me banned. And so is Asmongold. But in the process of agitating to get me banned, he's like, yeah, I think we should just nuke every country that doesn't allow same-sex marriage, but also this gay stuff is really up and we should get it out of our video games. Like, who gives a man? I think if a country doesn't have gay marriage, yeah, that sucks. I wish the gay people there could get married and live happy lives, right? But you know what effectively destroys that? American munitions, okay? You know, Tomahawk missiles, B-2 bombers dropping 2,000-pound payload on top of schools. That's not, you know, somehow a delivery mechanism for gay marriage.
Like, it literally, I mean, like, why do you think that's not the case?
Said the worst thing is.
I feel like it's kind of weird to call someone a terrorist supporter and also want to do a stream and gaming collab with them. What, you mean XQC? The reason why he does that is because he doesn't actually give a shit. He doesn't think I'm a real terrorist supporter. He doesn't give a shit about anything. He just loves farming some of the biggest dullards. He said all your takes are automatically awful. Yeah, I mean, I welcome that, to be fair. Because if you're... I mean, his own audience doesn't even agree with him. He can't even convince his, like, fans. XQC, who the f is going to XQC to learn about politics? They're there to clown on him when he says some dumb shit. So even if he farms like the dumbest possible people by being like, hey guys, I know you think I'm like a toenail eating gremlin with a, you know, crippling pill addiction and a crippling gambling addiction to boot, but also I'm actually still better than Hasan. You guys should hate Hasan. Okay, those guys were not salvageable anyway. Some of them might actually encounter my commentary and make up their own minds, right? But it's like someone being like, yeah, I get all my politics from Clavicular, and he said Hasan doesn't frame Mog. It's literally no different. Like the intellectual fortitude demonstrated by the likes of XQC, Asmongold, and Clavicular are no different than one another, especially as it pertains to politics. So I read it in the same way as when someone's like, nah, dog, Aiden Ross is actually goated when it comes to his perspective on IR. This guy's created an entire new field to study, right? Okay. I mean, what do you want me to say to you? You're openly a moron. And then they backtrack and try to go neutral instead of actually researching anything. Yes, because for them, it's a meta. This isn't just my life. This is something that I obviously care about, something that I obviously believe, something that I push for very hard, regardless of whether or not there's a massive audience for it. I'm here to tell you cold, hard truths that you might not want to hear. Of course, over time, sometimes, like in the case of Gaza, right, the audience is initially not very receptive to what I have to say, but over over the course of 2 years and endless amounts of death and destruction, they sometimes change their minds, right? And it's fine. It's not my position that changed. It's your position that changed. You were more open-minded. You became more open-minded. You were more invested in the truth all of a sudden. Hopefully that new open-mindedness will allow you to receive what I have to say charitably instead of immediately putting up a defensive front the next time you hear me say something like, for example, about Cuba or about Iran, right? But people like xQc and them, they don't really care. They don't really care at all. They are just meta chasing. For them, politics is irrelevant. They're 100 millionaires, dude. xQc's 100 millionaire. What the does he care about politics? Every system serves his interests. He's just farming and grifting and making it seem like he has a real, fully fleshed out opinion on issues. He doesn't. It's just more to talk.